Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I got this cutout and collage vintage botanical plants, and I had seen it on someone else's video, and we'll just take a quick run through. But I do love the plants, but I think I was real intrigued with the mushrooms in this book. And of course I had a lot of Tim Holtz little figures left over, and I thought about maybe starting another card collection or something to that effect. But as I was doing this, I was thinking I wish maybe there were some bigger figures, which I guess I need to go back online and look for the bigger figures, and maybe even some different figures. But I kind of like these in that they're colorless because they're supposed to represent vintage, but I do like they're colorless since I want to be putting them with colorful things. But I've already went through and put together some things that I might be going with. But I thought for those of you who haven't seen this book, and maybe you can do a little walkthrough with me, and that way you'll see, give you ideas. And that happened by accident. I had, like I said, here's a higher power presenting itself to me, another collage. But I think I may have had this down here, but or up here holding the stem. But then when I had went to put it up here to clip it, it was like he had wings. So I'd never thought to put him up here with wings. Never thought to use that. So I thought that would be another good idea. Here's the little boy with the dog. And I don't know, maybe it'd be cute with this mushroom. And here's the same little girl, and I like this mushroom. It's hard for you all to see what mushroom's up here. Maybe a card with her. I've already cut out one over here, and I'll show that to you all in a minute. Here's with the three ladies. I'm not sure, but there's an idea. Here's the little boy with the dog. Maybe something of that nature, or maybe down here like that as such, or maybe up in here. I don't know which one I'm going to use that with yet, this, or maybe I thought about cutting just the flower out and the stem, but I thought about shortening the stem a bit, like go ahead, cut the stem off, shorten it, push it up behind the flower, and maybe put one of these two figures and cut the leaf out as well. I haven't made up my mind which of those two, maybe the children. And I thought about, I have a bunch of black and white not cardstock, but bunch of black and white 12 of 12 with way more than this, and I can't talk this morning. It's probably 10 different ones in my paper pad thing. And I thought about, since they're so colorful, maybe put them against either black or black and white paper. And they are quite big. You can see my hand here beside of this one. That's just how tall they are. And here was my photo out of the children's book. I thought would be kind of neat, since these are vintage and that's vintage. Maybe I could cut this out, stick it over top of this, and then put the little boy. I think when I first seen, I think it was Rosie is her name, previewing this, I thought, you know, the vintage plants would probably be good against those vintage nursery rhyme pictures. And a lot of these are a lot of fussy cutting, but, you know, I don't fussy cut mine probably in a way. I know some collagers need to fussy cut more so, but I just give it a, I cut way differently than a lot of people. I give that a border. I mean, not a border, but cut it kind of differently. And then if you see, like, you might need to, I have one over here. Let's see how it turns out on camera. Probably be better if I had a black sheet of paper. Let's see if I can put it up against this book here. I mean, this over here may work. Let me see. And this is how I cut mine out. You know, you don't have to go in every little nook and cranny, but you can still give that illusion. And I kind of like it that it's got some white space in it. I like these, that they're so vibrant. This here, I like it, but, you know, it's not got all the bright reds like I like, but I guess if you wanted to, you know, you could go over it with, or even add color. I haven't drawn on one yet, but, you know, maybe if you wanted to add your own color. I know it's a bit bright, but maybe once this dries it won't look so, yeah, because it don't go with the colorization. So yeah, I think that could somehow work like that. Or something of that nature. I mean, you could cut out all of the brown and just use the foliage with another flower. See, that one is quite large. I think it would be nice to do, you know, just some botanical prints. And I got 500 things sitting over here. You know, that one's too big, but I pulled out these. And let me see if I got a different size. But back when I had just robbed the place, when, you know, AC Moore had went out of business near my house, I think I bought a bunch of these for either 10 cents or 30 cents a piece. I just grabbed a pile. But I think it would be pretty cool to do some nice botanical prints. And I may do one in one of my upcoming videos. White background. I have some vintage stamps, like, I don't know, it's like the coffee stain stamps. Let me see if one's over here. But, you know, the ones that make stuff kind of look grungy. I would just have to do a video. I think it's right here if I can pull it out. I kind of like this one. It's a grunge marker. Another grunge marker. This grunge, like polka dots, kind of like grunge marker. Some like a Semic writing, which I think would be good. And let's see. Those are pretty leaves. That would look good in that, or the white. That's beautiful. Even though, you know, it's cutting it off around there, it still is pretty like that. Those would all be pretty for, you know, to put up around your house even. I know this is too big for that, but, you know, just to give you an idea, that's even not bad for that. Even though you're covering it up, that'd be great, you know, display at Christmas time. I really love that one. Get you maybe some vintage paper. And I have the Tim Holtz vintage paper. Let me see if I could grab two of them and show you all. You know, I have this that I ordered a long time ago, and hang on, guys. I actually ordered two of these. I grabbed the one that was not open, but it's 32 sheets of vintage paper. And I thought that would look really good. Let's see if I can show you all the different types in here. I think that would look good with that botanical. Here's a different one that has kind of yellowy. It's a different one. has kind of this, reminds me of Western pictures people would take, you know, like how you would dress up like Western people. There's another one. Okay, I think that's it. It shows you all the different ones here. Trying to think. And it does go through to both sides. So now I'm crowding up my desk so much I'm getting off track of what the video is about. But anyway, that would be really nice against this and the black. You can kind of picture it, that on top of this, and then the black frame, I think would look really nice. And then I do have this other vintage paper that I was going through the other day. I didn't want to drag my other pad out, but you know, let me move this over. You know, these are 12 by 12 sheets also, but it's, I think, is it vellum paper? But the sheets were so big, and I was thinking to do maybe some little quick collages. You know, I've sort of just thrown this vellum paper aside. And I thought, you know, you could make some pretty little vintage collages. Some of them I just cut a square, others I cut out in detail. And I'm just, you know, that thought went through my head just now. Maybe at the edge of the paper. Something to that effect. Maybe that would look nicer. Something of that nature, and, you know, just for an idea, you know, you could put a 5 in there. You wouldn't have to put the whole 5. Let's see if we can find a better picture. Even the red one down here, I'm trying to, got too much going on my desk. Something of that nature. Let's see. Okay, that was it for that. Okay, so, and here's the back, and they show you how to make a beautiful collage out of all that. And see, that's using that pink stalk that I like. And pull this back over. And I had cut these out already, just to show you all how to use these on different backgrounds. You can tell these were quite huge. And I'll show you this in a minute. I have another book over here that I'm trying to put that back in my, okay. And I found this frog. I don't know how I'm going to use it or how I'm going to do the collage as of yet, but just so you'll have a different ideas. That's a bit busy. Kind of like the darker. I even like the white one. Okay, and this here image here, I was going through some of my books the other day. You know, since I had the mushroom images, I can't, well, I can put you know, images down like just the mushrooms. But, you know, I love this little book I'd forgotten about. I think I got it at Dollar Tree, maybe. And I thought these would be cute with the mushrooms somehow. It's kind of a whole little book of saying, smile first thing in the morning. It said, get it over with. Yeah, go ahead and get your smile over with in the morning. It would be unstoppable if I could just get started. And over here is like a couple more mushrooms that I'd already cut out. So, you know, that would be cute too. Be yourself. Nobody is better qualified. That would be real cute somehow. Maybe this other blue mushroom somehow. That's cute just like that. I love this bird. It says life is full of challenge and frustrations, but sooner or later you'll find the hairstyle you like. And here's another mushroom that I've already cut out, but you know, to show you something of that nature, if you like to just put it with a, I see my ring light is still. Let me see if I can turn it down a notch. I guess it's going to shine a little bit. Always remember you are unique. Just like everyone else. If at first you do succeed, try not to look too astonished. This one says, if at first you don't succeed, swallow all the evidence that you've tried. No one is listening until you make a mistake. I never made Who's Who, but I'm featured in What's That. You know, that be kind of cute. The trouble with work is it's so daily. And this would also be cute with that. Let's see, or that. And you can see, you know, just for reference, this here, I'm thinking is 6x6, but I don't want to tell y'all wrong since we are working with those images over there. Okay, that's what I'm getting, 6x6. Okay, you can see that one hangs off. You know, if you were to get a Dina Wakley little collage book, I think they're 6x6. It says, I try to take one day at a time, but sometimes several days attack me at once. I am not tense, just terribly, terribly alert. That might look kind of nice. When you're in it up to your ears, it pays to keep your mouth shut. Maybe I should have read that before I went up to my mother-in-law's house. It says, if you can keep your head when it's all about you or losing theirs. When all about you are losing theirs. Wait a minute. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs. Quite possible you haven't grasped the situation. I like that, the way the monkey's looking. It says, I have one nerve left and you're getting on it. says, if you don't agree with me, it means you haven't been listening. You don't have to agree with me, but it's quicker. Never go to bed mad, stay up and fight. That's cute. You'll always be my best friend. You know too much. Your secrets are safe with me and all my friends. I don't repeat gossip, so listen carefully. That's cute. It says, do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk past again? Anyone can be passionate, but it takes real lovers to be silly. Too much of a good thing can be wonderful. If you leave me, can I come too? That one might be cute with the other daisy picture. I do like that one with the high contrast of the red. That might be good with either of those, or all three of those somehow. I love that one. It's been lovely, but I have to scream now. Wish there were more of these birds in here, because I do love the high contrast of green. Okay, and so I'm going to try to make this collage for you all today. And this is in my antiquarian book. And I've already had this picture, had the whole collage here, and you know, I ripped up what I didn't want, kept this little part up here, and seen this design in a magazine, and I already put these down because I wouldn't know quite how to put them down if I didn't have the whole picture on the back side of it. And I did get me some Stabilo pencils. I want to check out how they wrote, you know, because I'm always doing acrylic backgrounds, and I do like the black contrast of them. And but then after I had put the Stabilo pencil down first, and then I was trying to put this border around, and so I came down here when I smudged the glue. So then what I did was, when I put this one on, not to smudge the Stabilo, I just stuck this over and then pushed down with, you know, since there was glue under it, that way I wouldn't be smearing it. Okay, so if I can remember how this collage goes back. Once again, I was just gluing with this. And the other magazine that I got was, I had gotten a Far, and I had gotten this called Baltimore. And here's some more, you know, like the funky letters, like it says crabs and love story. You know, this is the kind of thing that I'll put in on Google to see what other words I can make with it, because it was a lot of those pictures in here. I've already pulled them out though. It was a lot of people pictures. If that's your job, that's a lot of pictures in here of just people. A lot of foodie pictures, if that's your thing, food. Well, I guess it has to be, but it had a lot, you know, then scenic. But you know, if any indication how this magazine's going to be, I guess that won't disappoint me. I just wanted to get away to something different other than the Vogues all the time. And trying to think which one I had where. Now I can't really remember which one I had where. I think I'm going to put my napkin down so I don't smear that Stabilo. And I think this went over here. I guess you can get, you know, your clear cellophane that comes off all these Tim Holtz things too. To, I had one more image over here. I don't see it. I don't see my image. I think I had this. Let's see. I remember how that goes. I think it was up there like that. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. It did rain a lot here. And, you know, I'm in Winston and my mother-in-law's in Eden. And so 2 weekends in a row that we've went up there, it's rained on us pretty hard coming home. Trying to figure out what went where. Like I said, I'm missing an image. Let's see how this one goes over here. I think I'll just have to wait till I find my other image. I think I like it better that way. But it was another image from my the nursery rhyme book. Put this little mushroom right here. think we'll put this other one over here. And here's one of these little Tim Holtz thing. I think we've all seen that little the little girl. Then I had this little quote from the fairy tale book. And I've dumped it all over here. So now I've got to put my little saying back together. And it says, "Mother, may I go out to swim?" So I thought it would be stinking cute with this, with the little girl image. "Mother, may I go out to swim?" I think this is next. "Yes, my darling daughter." You all can probably see whether it's more straight than I can. "Yes, my darling daughter. Hang your clothes on." See, I think I want it covering up that corner there. Hang your clothes on a hickory limb. Okay, little girl, you're popping off my page. Let's see, where would this be best? Guess we'll go up here with it. A hickory limb. And don't go near the water. Good advice. Wow. I just picked up my whole little stack of pictures. And it was by someone anonymous. And I'm wondering if going around them with the Stabilo, I usually go around these, and plus some of them are kind of wet. That one's already coming up off the page. I guess I didn't. don't know if, I think I still do like, when it comes to going around the letters, I think I still do like my Posca. Try and look for my little Posca. And I don't have a clue what I've done with it. Oh, here it is. Well, and the Stabilo, well, I haven't worked with it long enough, but the Stabilo kind of, this is an uneven background. So I don't know if, you know, that's giving my Stabilo that grainy effect. I can drag it better to the left or right than I can to push it. That's a cute little saying. And I'm deciding whether to go around any of these with the black. I think I have to think on that a bit. I guess while I'm thinking, I can look for my other pick that goes over here. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. And as always, see you tomorrow.